What it do, what it do, what it do. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are here, we are live. The NASDAQ at all-time highs, 19,023 this morning. It won't stop going up. It just won't stop going up. Look at this thing, since 6 o'clock, just higher, 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 higher. When is it gonna pull back? Right now we got a massive gap. We got a massive gap in the QQQ from the close yesterday. We had the Nvidia earnings yesterday, and then we've also got this after hours gap as well in the NASDAQ here. I don't know about you, but something looks a little fishy. Something's looking a little fishy here, boys and girls. I don't know. What's interesting too, if you look at the 15-minute chart, we held the previous day low, that 18,682 area from Tuesday. We held that yesterday, and look at this, a rocket launch to the moon. So about a 400-point move from the close after with the earnings and everything yesterday. So we got a massive gap here, and I shit you not, it is it's a big old gap there. So if we look here on the QQQ right now, we closed, I don't even know where we closed at yesterday. It's hard to tell where we closed at. We closed at right here, I think 455 area on the Qs right now, and we're about 6 points higher. So that's a big old gap there, boys and girls. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Is that gap gonna get filled today? Is the gap gonna get filled today? What do we got for numbers? We had numbers come out 8:30, jobless claims. We got more numbers. S&P Global Manufacturing PMI number coming out here, I believe at 9:45. And then we got new home sales as well. We got new home sales. We got 9:45 numbers. We got some more numbers. We got some bill auctions. We got a FOMC member speaking later on as well. So, oh buddy, it's gonna be a fun day. Gonna be a fun day here. All right. Whew. So again, that gap, the overnight gap there, I feel like that is just a black hole vacuum that wants to get filled. I don't know. That overnight open, that gap right there is pretty obvious there. So being aware of that going into open here, we know that gaps love to get filled, but also shorts love to get squeezed. Shorts love to get squeezed and gaps love to get filled. The two options here. There was I gotta find that. There was a guy on Twitter, man, that was just posting nonstop about how the biggest market crash ever was going to happen after the Nvidia earnings, and well, it did the exact opposite. Exact opposite. All the bears that bought puts yesterday on Nvidia, why would you do that? Come on, why would you buy puts on a stock that just can't go down? It's got to go down at some point, but pretty insane. Right now, looking here at the hourly chart, I mean, we're all-time highs right now. Well, there's nothing to really, nothing to really look at here in terms of resistance to the upside. It's just freaking blue skies. And so gap down to the 780s. Blue sky, meaning that there's nothing above us. There's no resistance. There's just nothing to really look at above us, because we just it's just nothing there. We're watching history in the making right now. NASDAQ, 19,000 on the NASDAQ. Hi, Patrick. What happens when a PA account gets blown? It disappears into PA account. I think what happens when a PA account gets blown is it goes to the PA account heaven, where all the little good PA accounts go. It flies to heaven, I guess. What if the PA account is a bad account? Well, it goes to hell then, probably. Oh, man. Bro, you can do the World Tournament of Trading. Why? I'm the #1 day trader, undefeated. I don't need to go to a tournament. What's the tournament for? Right now, we're looking at the NASDAQ here. NQ futures. If you already know you're #1, why would you compete, you know? I already know I'm #1. What's the point in competing with the plebes? If you're not first, you're last, baby. Oh, man, this is blah, 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 blah. Not very often do you have the market just grinding through all-time highs. I mean, I've been trading for years now, and it's very rarely do you get these types of conditions. So I'm not sure if today's like a good day for trading or what, but I do feel like that gap wants to get filled here. Will we get that bearish price action at open? That little yellow box down there, big old gap here. Can you have an open position overnight with Apex? You can. You can't hold it through the 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock close. Basically, after 6 o'clock, you can open a position and hold it overnight. Tony, how was the trip? It was really good, man. It was a good trip. Good trip. Good to get away. Good to go. I haven't traveled in a long time, so going to France for a week was definitely fun, just to change it up, you know, do something different. All right, so the NASDAQ pulling back here after pushing up there to the 20s, back to this pivot point, 18,994 pivot point there. I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like this gap fill is the play today. South of France is better than Paris. Well, good thing I went to south of France as well, Russell. Thanks for asking. We went down to Saint-Tropez. 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 A lot of haters in the chat for a lot of Paris haters. I don't know why y'all hate on Paris so badly. I don't know. I don't understand. Like, I guess a lot of people in the chat just hate Paris for some reason. How was the plane ride? It was beautiful. We had the full first class lay down flat seat. I did not propose. I would never propose somewhere where people would think I would propose. I'm Patrick motherfucking Wieland. I'm Patrick motherfucking Wieland. I'm not some little random bitch on the internet who would be like, I'm gonna go to Paris and propose to my girlfriend. No, no, no. I don't know. Hi, Patrick. Do you think we'll go all the way down to fill the gap, but it's 200 points away? Well, crazier things have happened. Crazier things have happened. I don't know. We got the VWAP as well. NASDAQ VWAP down at the 950 level. Can we take that wick as a gap fill in the QQQ? No, that is not. That wick on the Qs is not. That doesn't count. Pre-market action doesn't count for the gap fill. So you can see yesterday we closed here 455, markets up here at the 461. So we got all this area here. We got all this area here. So the dollar's coming down. We got more numbers. We got 9:45 numbers. We got 10 o'clock numbers today. So we'll see how she plays. Pedro Storm, why doesn't it count? Because it's pre-market. Pre-market action does not count for gap fills. It's just that that's the truth, because it's overnight. The overnight price action does not count as a gap fill. Why do you consider yourself number one? Just a third of the viewers of Rips. Well, because Rips follows me on Instagram and I don't follow him. So clearly I'm the one in the lead. So, I mean, it's just a fact. How could I be number two to Rips when he follows me and I don't follow him? So think about that. It's just math. If I'm in the lead, there's no way for me to follow him because I'm already out in the lead. You know what I mean? It's just facts. Those are facts. Jimmy the Butler. I don't make these things up. They're truths. Truth. And then this gap right here, basically, I don't even know what you call that, but the 6 p.m. open. Look, you got about a 20-point gap there in the 6 p.m. open. So there's a lot of stuff going on down here. Jimmy Moss just logged on. Did you mention your level already? Yeah, level is 100, baby. Always. Always level 100. I mean, it's when it comes to gap fills, the price action from the overnight, when you're looking at the QQQ, nothing matters. All that matters is the regular trading hours. So the market closed at 455.60 yesterday here on the QQQ, right? We know that the market stopped right there. We had the Nvidia earnings come out overnight. So what does that mean? We have this big overnight gap. This is not price action. This is just overnight move. So when you look at the extended trading hours, yes, the market moved up and bounced around. We had this little fake wick thing there, but in general, this price action is still very much undiscovered price action. This is not everything that happens overnight. Everything that happens from here to here is low volume. Look at the volume at the bottom down there. You go. The volume isn't even like that's the biggest thing. The overnight volume is not even, you know, fucking 1/10 of the normal volume. So you need more volume, and that's why these gaps get filled. So that's why the overnight price action is not, it does not qualify as a gap fill. Now let's say overnight we push up like this, we go all the way up to here, and then before the market opens, let's say before the market opens, the QQQ pulls all the way back to here before the market opened, and we open exactly where we closed at from yesterday. Well, guess what? There would be no gap in the chart, right? Because again, we are opening up. It's really just about where we open up compared to the previous day close. So in terms of previous day close, we closed here 455.60, 455.50 area. And right now we're going to open up. The market is going to open up currently around this 460 area. So just be aware of that. That's the gap. That's the gap fill idea. All right. And then we have this 6 p.m. So the NASDAQ futures obviously trade until 5 o'clock, and then they open again at 6 o'clock. If you look here, when the NASDAQ futures opened, it opened here with about a 20-point gap, and we did not pull back to fill that gap. So this is also a magnet for price action. It's just like a gap in the chart there. Does that mean we're going to go straight to that level? No, but as you can see, it's there, very much there. So yes, I would definitely be more short bias if we start filling this gap. If we start to get bearish price action, let's say we lose this pivot point here, we start to move down, I would be looking for a gap fill here today. Does that mean the market can't squeeze higher? No. You know, like just because I have an idea doesn't mean the market's going to do exactly what I think it's going to do. But in terms of what I'm looking at right now, I'm looking towards the idea of a gap fill here today. But again, you know, we want to be patient. We got the VWAP as well to the downside. VWAP at the 950s. Right now, pulling back here from the all-time high, 19,023. So we still got plenty of time here till the market opens up. New trader here. What type of fib indicator are you using? I am not using a Fibonacci indicator. I'm using pivot points. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. Blow up the like button. It's free to like. I love the fact that, like, if I put my, you know, the title of this live stream is #1 futures trader live, like that, you know that all the other people that are live streaming on YouTube are they're all sitting there and they're like, damn it, why does Patrick, he can't put that, he's not #1, why? Hey, remember, kids, I fucking started this whole game Before all these other fuckers were on YouTube live streaming, guess who was doing it first? Patrick motherfucking Wieland. Everybody else followed my footsteps. Followed in the footsteps of the #1 day trader on YouTube. Again, how can I be less than #1 when everyone else is following me? It's a fact. I got the proof. I got the proof. Been on YouTube for over 7 years. 7 years on YouTube. 7 years ago, people didn't even fucking know how to live stream. 7 years. I've lost, think about this. I have lost more subscribers in 7 years than most of my competition has even gained. Think about that. That's the fact right there. That's the fact. I have literally lost more followers than my competition has even been able to gain. Dekmar. Oh, fucking Dekmar. I mean, Matt's doing fine, but he's still not anywhere near where I'm at. We on different levels, people. I got a $500,000 fishing boat in my backyard. I got a McLaren behind me. I got a house. I got trucks. I just fucking went to France, spent $100,000 on vacation. No problem. No problem. Woo. No problem. Eight ball. I got the 8 ball back. I found it. Should we ask the 8 ball what's going to happen today? Woo! 8 ball, 8 ball, 8 ball. Let's see. Who wants it? Let me know in the chat. Should we ask the 8 ball or should we throw the 8 ball away? How you guys feeling about the 8 ball right now? It's ready. She wants to let us know. Oh my God. What? Dude. The 8 ball just hit the McLaren. Oh my God. No damages, no damage. Holy God. Why care about being #1 if you're doing well for yourself? I don't care about being 1. I just fucking know I'm #1. Well, that's the fact. It's not about caring, it's about knowing. I wake up in the morning and I piss excellence. I look out the door and I look at everybody else and I think, yep, I'm #1. You know, I look across the internet and I'm like, yep, the competition can't even compare. All right, let's do it. You ready? You ready? You ready? 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 Fucking A. I asked the Magic 8 Ball, will the NASDAQ fill the gap today? And it said, consult me later. I guess we'll ask it later. Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I tell the sun to rise. Hey, how do you learn about my strategy? I don't. Yeah, there's nowhere that you could find out about my. There's nowhere on the internet that you could find out about my strategy, sir. Please don't ask silly questions. Put these glasses on here. I gotta put on my glasses. Now I'm ready. Now we're ready, boys. Oh, buddy. You seen these things? Are like glasses with little ropes, little ropey ropes. So bright in here. So bright in here, boys. Oh, now we're looking good. Look at that car. I gotta turn the light on. Ooh! 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 All right, so the NASDAQ pulling back here. Pulling back. To be honest, somebody that I never even fucking heard of is a way better trader than me. Thank you. Well, luckily, again, it don't matter. Because again, unchallenged, undefeated. Just because some little bitch on the internet you think is better than me, don't make him better. Because I know I'm the best. I know I'm number one. Oh my God, it's pulling back still. The NASDAQ just grinding lower now. All right, let's see what happens here at open today. We do have a massive gap here, a massive gap in the QQQ. We got the overnight gap as well that I'm interested in. This 850 area, 850, 818s. It's down there. It's down there. You know? So if you don't have a strategy, why am I here? I don't know. You should leave right now. Run away. Please leave. There is no strategy here. I have no idea what I'm doing. Please don't watch. Whatever you do, turn it off. Alt F4. Alt F4. Rips is 3 contracts. What is he, long right now or short? What's he got going on? I want to do the opposite. Whatever Rips is doing, I want to do the exact fucking opposite. Let's see. Let's go find out what the number 2 trader's doing over here. Oh, he's long from 19,000. Oh, God. Why would you do that? Oh, my. Why would you do that? 19,005. He's long. Ooh. Ooey, ooey. Don't do that, people. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Ouchies. He's got to stop at 85. He's got a bigger stop than his target would be. Classic. Classic. It's classic. He's about to get stopped out here. Ew. Ew. That's gross. Why would you get long anywhere in here? I don't know. Hey, people have different strategies. I don't understand everybody's strategy, but like there's no reason to get long after red. No reason. Even look at the 2-minute chart. Not a good idea. Don't do it. Don't you do it. He was long at 830. Well, right now he's down from 830. He got long at the 19,006s. Take profit. You gotta take profit. You want to make money, you gotta take profit. You gotta take profit. It's all good. It happens sometimes. Right now, pulling back here. We've got the VWAP down there at the 952s on the NASDAQ. You want me to move my face so you can see the car? Yeah, no problem. I got you. I'll just leave the car there. I gotta drive that thing at some point. I gotta take it out of the garage. All right, going into open here, what are we looking for? We're basically looking, I'd like to see a lower high, obviously, to get denied. And then, obviously want to continue that bearish flow there. Keep that move going. I think like through the 85s here, down to the 65s would come pretty quickly. down into this level, so. It's probably a rental. Yeah, I rented it from your mom. I pay her with kisses. 1 kiss per day. My kisses. Well, it looks like Rips is about to get stopped out here at the 85s. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that would happen? I don't know. Yep, Rips is stopped out. Always great to see my competition doing so well. The best part is it's probably gonna reverse now after he got stopped out there at the 85s. Oh, wait, will it reverse here? Oh, no, they're gonna reverse it. We got 5 minutes till market opens here. That's what Jimmy DeButler. That's why you never use stops. I like Jimmy. Hey, at least Jimmy, you know, he fucking puts it all on the line. He puts it all out there. All right, I think that VWAP down there at the 950s wanting to get tapped here. All right, just kind of recap what we got going on really quickly. Tune in, hit the fucking like button, but let's think about it. We've got the QQQ here, right? QQQ to get this big old gap fill from where we closed at yesterday, right? Yesterday we closed down here at the 455.50 area on the Qs. The NASDAQ still going lower. Why the fuck would you be holding along from the 19,006s? Don't do it. Don't take advice from idiots on the internet. Don't do it, people. I told you it was gonna break 85. It's still going. Rips is still holding along. Ouch. I gotta call him up, help him out. I see he follows me on Instagram. I'll give him a little DM later. Help him learn how to trade better. It's still going lower. What did I tell you? What did I say? What did I say? Patrick! How did you know? I told you. Told you. Didn't you say it was going to reverse? I made a joke like it was going to reverse after he got stopped out. But someone said that he didn't get stopped out. So maybe that's why it didn't reverse. Why am I not short? Well, because we've got about 3 minutes here till the market opens. And I am being patient. Plenty of opportunities to come today. Ouch. It's still going. It's still hurting. Still going lower. Oh, God. LOL. Rips got stopped out, and then he got long again here at the 74s now. Bro. Bro is just like... That's not trading. That's just waiting. That's just like, I don't get it. As why, like... What? I don't see it. I don't see the long here, man. I think this goes to 950 down there to the VWAP before it goes back to 19,000. So. Oh, motherfucker. Rips just got long and it pulled back to the 70s again. Eee. Ooh. Woo! Through that 70 area, it's a fucking waterfall to the downside there. Patrick, you look 50 years younger. Yeah, buddy. All right, so we got a big old gap here in the chart. We've got the overnight gap I'm also looking at here. This 850 area, 8 to 2050, that's where we opened up last night. The 6 p.m. open. We still got about a 20-point gap there, so be aware of that here today. And we've got this low down there at the 920s, kind of bounced, held that low pretty much all night, and then squeezed up here to the all-time highs. And right now, going into open here, getting ready for a bloodbath of a pullback here. It might not be a bloodbath, but I think we're going to get some type of retracement here. People taking profit on Nvidia from overnight and just the overall market wanting to pull back here. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We got 10 seconds. 10 seconds. VWAP down there at the 950s. Here we go. Market is open for business. They're trying to lose this 70 support here. If we lose this 70 support, we should get right down there to that VWAP area. 50s next. Let's see. '70s trying to break through there. Through the 70s now. Can we break right through 60s next? Take out that 60 level and go, baby. Down there into the 58s, 57, 56s. Yeah, I'm gonna lock it in right there. Easy peasy mac and cheesy. Down there to the 50s. Who would have fucking known? Yeah! There's that VWAP tap. But, Junior. Oh, man. Hey, at least I didn't tell you guys to get long at the 70s, you know? At least I didn't do that. You know, hey, I might not be the best in the world, but at least I didn't tell you to fucking get long at the 70s. Just let's go ahead and just clap for that, you know? Let's clap for that one. At least I didn't tell you to get long at fucking 70s. Ooey. So right down there to the 50s, right to the VWAP, still moving lower. Down there to the 30s now. Oof. All right, now we need a little bit, we need some, another little setup here. We need some more setup here. Gaps love to get filled, baby. Ain't that the truth? If we push back up here, 60 area would be nice. Maybe a little can see how this goes. I like kind of playing one of these, you know, little bear flag setup here. Setup. We've got this 920 area. We're going to get through that 928.30 area for sure. Just trying to get the best entry here. We're gonna run it through that 30 area. Down there, got 20s down there, 920s. Got to get through, so. She can't go up, so guess what happens next? She's gonna want to go down. The Dow, the ES, everything's selling. NASDAQ wants to take out that 30 level there next. Holding there at the 30s. Through the 30s, that next pivot point to the downside down there at the 889s. We got numbers at 9:45, by the way, and then we've got 10 o'clock numbers here today. So far, the market still sticking below this 60 area. That big old gap in the QQQ here, wanting to get filled. All the way down there to the 950s next. Just need to see if we can lose this 30 area quickly. Nasdaq being stubborn here for now. So building out this bear flag here for now. Maybe some more up before the down. Bear flagging here on the 1 minute chart for now. Start eating through that 40, 30 area there next and make that next leg down through the 20s and then that pivot point down there at the 890s. Down there to test the 30s again. Will they take out 30s? Straight through the 30s here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Bear flag breaking to the downside there. Bear flagging. Bear flagging. So now down there to the 20s. That pivot point down there, 891s. Got to get to this 20 level. 18's holding up right now through the 15, 20s there. Down there to the 12s. Gosh, if this pulls all the way into our little yellow box that we drawed earlier. Oh, buddy. That would be nice. Be very nice. Be very nice here. So our bear flag for the 40s down there to the 12s now. We got that pivot point down there at 890s coming up. Gaps love to get filled, my friends. Don't you tell me I didn't tell you so. Hey, all I know is no matter what happens today, no matter what happens today, I can rest. I can walk away right now and I know one thing, right? I know one thing, that I didn't tell people to get long at the 70s, right? That alone is the gift, a gift from God. Because I'd feel real bad right now. You know, I'd feel like a bad person. Another push up here. A little push up here. So just sticking to the plan, like I said earlier, you can see here, lock it in, 520 in 9 accounts or so, and then 317 in these other PA accounts. The NASDAQ bouncing all the way down there to the 18,900, ripping back up. We had numbers there at 945. Look at this thing ripping back up now. I don't think the shorts are done just yet. We're bouncing off the pivot point there as well on the QQQ right now, but we got due to the downside there to fill that gap from yesterday. So $9:45 numbers and then 10 o'clock numbers. La 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 la. Banana na 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 na. I don't know why it's in my head right now, but sounds good. All right, so I'm pretty much done trading the PAs today. I might put a trade on here with the maybe an eval account just for shits and giggles. Let's see. The dollar's going straight up. NASDAQ's still having trouble. We got that pivot point down there now. Below this 1900 level. And then that 850 area just wants to get tapped. Honestly. It just wants to get tapped. New futures trader, what is the QQQ? So the QQQ is the NASDAQ ETF, right? And this is one of the biggest fucking ETFs in the market. And everybody looks at the QQQ, look at the SPY. It's a good bellwether. You know, it sees it's pretty much the whole market, you know, for the NASDAQ. So I love trading the gaps on the QQQ. All right, NASDAQ still trying to move down here. Since open, we've only went down about 80 points so far. We still got more to go. Georgie made $500 a day. Let's go. Dollar still straight up. I'm gonna try this here. Short through the 900s now. And looking for 90. Let's see if we get that 90 break here. Oh, right off the 90s. So we get through that 90 spot. Right there at the pivot point. Come on. Trying to get through the 90s there. Stop just a little bit below break even. Was trying to get that break through the 90s. Can we get the continuation? Down into this 86 area. Looks good. Come on. See if we get filled here at 90 flat, 90.75. Nope. Oh, you did me dirty. Stopped out there. We're right there at that fucking pivot point. You can see the pivot point bounced it back up, so I thought we might get like 98s or so, you know, 89s or so there. Now it's gonna do it. Take out that pivot point there. Oh, how dirty that was. How dirty that was. There's the move I wanted. Down there to the 89s now through that pivot. Remember, we got that 850 area just sitting down there waiting, baby. We talked about this before the market even opened. Look where we're at right now, 887. We're only 30 points away from this fucking level down there, boys. Only 30 points away from the level that we talked about this morning. Whoo, buddy. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Come on! Come on! Tell me that 850 area ain't gonna get tapped here today. For everybody in the chat that says this shit is wild, what's wild about it? Tell me what's wild about today. How many of you guys were bullish this morning? How many of you thought that the market was gonna go up today? Who thought that? Honestly, like, I'm not trying to be a hater, but like, how many people in the chat thought we were gonna go up today? You know, no fucking way. Gaps love to get filled, boys. The only fucking moron on the internet fucking rips over there getting long. Look, it's still, oh! Oh! 850s! 850s! 50s! 50s! I am the enigma. I am him. I am him. I am him. I am him. Ah. I am him. Look at that chart. Oh my, come on. I don't want to brag, but like, come on. Look where we're at right now. If this goes into my little yellow box, I'm just gonna walk away. I'm just gonna walk away. Just witnessed someone lose $10,000 live personal account. Why would they? What were they doing? Trying to get long? Hey, if you want to trade with the best, you go to Apex. You want to trade with the rest, go other places. But if you want to trade with the best, you know where to find them. Right here, baby. Right here. Right here. If you didn't took the short play, it didn't happen. I took the short play. Multiple shorts today. He is him. What's funny is, look at our little bear flag from earlier there from the 940s. It's up. We're up 100, over 100 points since that move, boys and girls. 100 points. All we did, remember, all we did was just draw a little yellow line. We just drew a little yellow line. That's all we did. You know what I mean? Like, we just put a little yellow line on there. It's all we did. That's all we did. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. Oh, man. Right now, Apex is 90% off. 90% off with Apex right now. This is the last and final day for the 90% off. So again, anybody who's wondering, if you're just now tuning in, what we're looking at here is the overnight, the 6 p.m. We closed at 5 o'clock on, what was that? On Wednesday, we opened up 6 p.m. Look at this little area, right? You can see that. Can you all see that little gap in the chart? This is not rocket science. I literally laid out this whole entire plan before the market even opened. Why would you watch any other YouTuber out there? Why? Tell me one other YouTuber that predicted this move right here. Tell me one other YouTuber that told you that we're going to fill the gap here today. Tell me one. I'll wait. You can't. You can't do it. Down there to the 41s. Why didn't you full port? Well, because, you know, I'm not a bad person. I'm a good person. Trades by Matt isn't even live right now. What are y'all talking about? He's not even live today. Fuck y'all talking about? Trades by Matt. He's not even live. So there you go. Put it on the board. So like I showed you there earlier, you can see here locking in, what was that, 500 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's what, $11,000? We'll say $12,000, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so 8. I should have known that already, 12 and 8. So 20 accounts here with Apex. Easy peasy, mac and cheesy. Talked about that trade here on the 905 account. For that move down through the 900s. So. JT said, don't teach these dumbasses how to trade. Trust me. I can teach them how to trade and they'll still be dumbasses either way. I'm just kidding. I like you guys. But that's the thing. It's like I can sit here all day long and try to teach you guys, you know, but you're gonna go and you're gonna watch some other idiot on YouTube like Rips, and you're gonna get long at the 70s, and then it's gonna crash down and you're gonna be like, but Patrick told I should have listened to Patrick. I should have listened to Patrick. All right, so we had our little box. I drew this out at 9 o'clock this morning. If you're just now seeing it, well, you did not tune in to the right live stream this morning, so. Rips got long at the 970s this morning, and he was long up here. He was long from here and here. Bad, bad, bad. Very bad. Don't do that. That's bad. Do the opposite. Do the exact opposite, please. So you can see here, we're bouncing off a pivot point on the QQQ for now. It's funny too, guess what? Starting to push back up here. Who would have thought? A little bit of a push. Isn't that crazy? It's not magic. After that move down, a little bit of a push back up, totally normal. All right, so just sitting back here and waiting and watching. I mean, at this point, market's been over 30 minutes. We had the most perfect gap fill. Still got more room to the downside possible here with the gap fill as well. So, but just a recap here, what happened this morning. You can see that first move down, the first little leg it opened, 9:30, we open up. We move down. What do we do here? We start forming that bear flag here. And as we talked about, basically wanting to see this kind of push back up, that 960 area, we got stuck. We got the beautiful bear flag. We got the breakdown, the entry there from the 940s. And look, so gaps love to get filled. Bearish price action moving it right on down into that gap there. So Pat, would you go long here? Probably not. Why? Why would you go long here? For what? Just because you think it's going to reverse? I think it's okay to not go long. Totally fine not getting long here. What about this setup here tells you to get long? The gap is still the gap has not been filled all the way, by the way. Look at the QQQ. You still got another $2 on the Qs. I don't see a reason to get long here. So I don't even know what brand they are. I bought them online. They're like, they have like a string instead of like a thing. I don't know. Habibi said he got long at 1840. Why'd you get long at 1840 and not short up here or something? That's just my question. Marcio Silvia, can you show us the gap fill again? Yeah, we're looking at the QQQ here. Remember. There's your gap fill on the Qs. Still more room to the downside. We're below the VWAP here on the QQQ. So I wish the NASDAQ would have got down there like into this like 820 level. Was what I wish it would have done in terms of like that maybe would have been a better possible setup for the long. But if you look here at the 15-minute chart, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Check out the 15-minute opening range here, right? Opening range, 15-minute candle, 9:30. The next candle, 9:45. Draw your line at the bottom of that candle. Look what happened here today. We broke the 15-minute opening range. We turned it into resistance there at the 912s and then moved down there to the 844s. So the 15-minute opening range paying the bills. Once again, that right there was news. There was 945 news. So I wouldn't count that as like actually breaking the 945 opening range exactly right there with that news. But you can see kind of chopped, and then made that move down. Turned it into resistance actually and broke through from the 912s down there to the 840s. So 15-minute opening range strategy with that gap fill there as well. Oh, baby. Felipe, when the price touches the yellow line, you will see for buys? No, not really. Just because the price touched the yellow line does not mean I'm going to buy. Maybe if the NASDAQ, the QQQ fills this gap all the way, maybe that's the reversal at that point. But as long as that gap is still there in the QQQ, I would stay out of getting long here. So dollar's trying to push up. I mean, this is just building it. This is just looking like another bear flag here. So if we lose this 840, 850 area, then we're moving down here. This pivot 788's next. So let's see what happens through the 850s there next. You gotta think this is not a bullish setup. It's just really not. Maybe it chops around, maybe it does some stupid stuff down here, but in general, there's not a reason to get long down there yet. I see people in the chat that are asking, like, is it time to get long? Like, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's time. And just because this pops back up like it's doing right now does not mean like, oh, it's time to get long. It really doesn't. It's not. That's not what that means. Higher lows, but look at the 15-minute chart. Look at your 15-minute chart here. I mean, that looks like a good spot to get long on the 15-minute chart. I'm good. I'll pass. Look at the hourly chart. I mean, you're like, let me get long. Okay. Remember, just because you can make money sometimes on trades does not mean that it's a good trade. There it is, doing a little stupid push up here. Maybe we push back up here, QQQ, hit that VWAP area, and then see what happens. We get this denied there. I love like people in the chat that are trying to like convince me about getting long. Like, why do I give a fuck? You know, like, well, I don't care. If it goes up, I literally do not give a fuck. Like, just because the market's pushing back up here does not, that's not, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God, it's pushing back up. I gotta get long. No, that is not what I'm doing. All I know is we absolutely crushed this move down this morning. So from here on out, why try to find a long? If I don't see the long, like why try to sit here and be like, okay, maybe I'll get long. You know, like me, you know, like it's if it's not there right now, it's not there. Like it's okay. Like it don't bother me. Like I'm okay not getting long. Like it don't bother me. I don't know why people get so upset about it. Consistent Trader said it's going to touch 19,100 by the end of the day. I mean, okay. That's cool, whatever, but it don't hurt me. Like when I get off the live stream and I walk away here in a minute, it don't matter. I don't care about nothing. I already made the money. I made easy money this morning. You know? So. I love when someone comments, it's obvious. We're flipping up. It's obvious. Okay. It's obvious. It's so obvious. Ugh. We got the VWAP on the NASDAQ at the 914s. I mean, the only way that I'd be looking for a long at this point is if we can get back above the VWAP here and then start to get some type of, you know, we need to basically, we'd have to get back above the VWAP, get through there, and then kind of like, I want to see a higher low above the VWAP. So. That's the only thing I'd be looking at. Raphael, we are going to 19,000 again, and you will miss the trade. That's where you're wrong, Raphael. That's where you're wrong. That's where you don't understand that I ain't missing nothing. Only thing I'm missing is nothing. Because guess what, Raphael? I'm sitting in the green, buddy. I got the green. You know, like, what am I gonna miss out on? Nothing. I ain't missing out on nothing. I'm already green. Walking away right now is a win. You know, that's a win. Even if the market goes up 200 points here, it don't matter. You know, like it literally don't matter. You know, it just really don't matter. Totally fine. I'm okay. All right, let's see what happens here now. But you can make double your money, or I can lose double my money. Like, that's literally the funniest shit that people say. Like, you can make more money. Yeah, well, you can also lose more money. And yes, we're pushing back up to that 15-minute opening range. It's going straight up, Patrick. I had a meeting yesterday with Daryl, the CEO, owner or whatever of Apex, and I can't really talk about it, but ooh, buddy. The stuff that Apex is working on right now, ooh. The rest of the prop firms, they ain't gonna know what to do. They ain't gonna know what to do. All I know is, trust me, it's never been better to be at Apex. Trust, just like, if you have to ever trust me about one thing, let me just tell you what is coming. The future of Apex, oof, it's gonna be too good. Patrick, would you pay $500,000 for information that will help you make $10,000 more? 500,000? What's the information? I'll pay you $500,000 to teach me how to trade. For the copy trading, what I do is I trade, I have 12 accounts in a copier, and then I have 8 accounts in a copier. So I try to switch it up a little bit. Jason, don't, everybody who ever had anything bad to say about Apex, when this new stuff changes, they're gonna have nothing but good stuff to say. So good stuff coming for sure. And as you see on the QQQ, look what we did. We pushed right up there to the VWAP on the QQQ, got stuck. Will we start to move down and fill the gap all the way on the NASDAQ? If this breaks to the downside here and starts to move down, will everybody else in the chat, all the people that told me to get long, will you send me $1,000? Where's the guy earlier that told me that 1900 was coming for sure and I'm gonna miss out on all the profit? What happened? Where'd he go? It's a favorite hit. This music's lit. Why is it so lit? If you make you made $4,400 in the 50K account, you're okay. You can make $1 million in the evaluation as long as you pass the profit goal. Oh, buddy. Let's see. I just want to see if my experience as a trader is going to prove valuable here. Because everybody was so fast to call for the move back up here, and now it's moving back down. So I'm just, I'm just wondering if I was the right one or not. If we make a new low here, that pivot point down there, 18,785's looking juicy, boys. This is kind of like that make or break moment for the bulls. They gotta save this level and get it right back up above this pivot point here. I'm gonna try this short here. See if we can move through there. Stop at break even. Easy peasy already. Might get stopped there. Might have to re-enter. Oh, God. Right there. I don't like how it's trying to hold that 60 level here. Dow's trying to make a new low. The ES is right at a pivot point here. She wants to go lower. Watch that 60 level here. If we lose that 60 level, need to lose that 60s here. Maybe we trying to put in a higher low here. Matt Beckwith, you were green. I thought you didn't care about another move. Well, I just wanted to put on a trade there to see if it moved down. That wasn't in a PA account, so it's okay, Matt. Don't worry. Thanks for your help, though. Thanks for your support. Just wanted to put that trade on to see if it would move down or not. But thanks for caring, Matt. I'll be here all day for you, buddy. Maybe a little head and shoulders move here. Raphael, get ready for a long. I ain't getting ready for shit. Tomorrow's Fresh Cash Friday, Memorial Day weekend. We got a 3-day weekend coming up. Oh, buddy. Pedro said, I would never have gone for the gap if it wasn't for your live stream. Hey, I'm here to help. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out. Blow up the like button. All right, once again, stuck there at that pivot point. Raphael told me to get long. Damn it. I'm down 20 points now, Raphael. What happened? Eeh. don't know why everybody's like looking for, I don't know why everybody's like so worried about getting long right now. I don't know why. It's weird. Like I feel like people are putting more effort into the idea of getting long. It's like, I don't know. It's just weird. Tom, wow, Apex is horrible. I buy the market button. I hit the buy market button and Apex took a short. True garbage. What is he talking about? Like that, come on, Tom. Tom, what prop firm do you work for? That's what I want to know. Tom, what prop firm do you work for? His whole entire Discord. I hate when that happens. Guys, I pressed the buy button and it shorted. You're funny, Tom. You a funny guy, Tom. All right, looking here at the NASDAQ, just kind of sitting below the VWAP, jobbing around here. When am I gonna marry that girl? At some point. Gotta figure out the time to do it, the place to do it. I have IMBD credit, my friend. What does that mean? IMBD credit? Tom has IMBD credit. Let's see what his IMBD credit is. Let me look up Patrick Wieland on IMBD. Let's see if I have any IMBD credit. I haven't been on here in a while. Oh my God, Patrick Wieland has IMBD credit as well. Oh. Oh no. Patrick, get you, I can't believe it. Oh, Patrick has IMBD credit. Director Patrick Wieland. Oh God. Oh no. IMBD. Cinematographer. IMBD credit, Patrick Wieland. Oh no. Oh no, he's got IMBD credit. I am a cameraman. Well, I'm the fucking director. I am the motherfucking director. IMBD.com, motherfucker. Oh man. IMBD. Director and cinematographer. Oh man. NASDAQ just kind of sitting here. 15-minute chart. Still below that 15-minute opening range. So. Sal Pimentel, first time here and enjoying your channel. Patrick, to look for a buy, like some are saying, don't we need to grab liquidity below to run up? I mean, it's just, as of right now, I just, you know, like, I think the easiest way to stop yourself from getting long here is just basically waiting for this to turn into something that looks bullish. And so, yeah. Just wait for, you know, I don't know. It's like this. I mean, what does this look like right now? Like, there's a bear flag. I typed in bear flag on Google and that came up. Wikipedia, bear flag. Well, I mean, this is a bear flag. And look at the, you know, even that bear flag, it's putting in higher lows, higher lows, higher lows there. So, it don't look like a bull flag. I mean, does that, like, right now, does that not look like a bear flag? So, I mean, it's really not, it's not even about being bearish or bullish. It's just that, like, what's, you know, like, what's the rush? Who cares? The great thing is, you know that if it starts to get up here above the VWAP and stuff, well, then there's, you know, plenty of room to the upside. But as of right now, it's like, what's the rush? Like, why do I care so much about getting long right now? Right now, this is the 2-minute chart. So, I don't know. That's the way I look at it. All right, we're testing VWAP area, 920s here, VWAP. I mean, we could also just go sideways here for the rest of the day, you know? Yes, I am no longer short. I haven't been short for a while. Where would I enter short here? Well, I'd probably just wait for the 60 area to get taken out. If we take out 60s, you know, there's a very high chance that we take out that low there and move down. So looking at the 5-minute chart here now. I'll just give you one piece of advice, very simple piece of advice when it comes to trading. If it's not obvious, then it's not a fucking good setup. You know, like it's really that simple. Like if you're sitting here and you're like, okay, where should I get long at? What should I, oh, is it a long? Like I think it's a long, maybe it's a long, I don't know. The trend is going down, it's in a bear flag, but maybe it's gonna reverse. Okay, maybe, you know, like maybe, that's not like, that's not trading. That's just like, you might as well just fucking go to Vegas and bet on black or red at that point. Like this morning, when we had the gap, you're like, oh, that gap's gonna get filled. Like we know that that fucking gap wants to get filled. Look at this dump right now. Are you seeing this dump? Is that a bullish fucking like dump right there? I don't think so. Right back down to the bottom of that range again. So that's a 40-point dump right from the VWAP again. I mean, look at how we literally went barely like slowly grinding up, and look at this 2-minute candle to the downside. That's not like that's not a bullish pullback candle. That's like fucking literally people getting stopped out and getting scared that we're going to go down again. Like same thing we did earlier. Need that pivot point to act as resistance here. Hey, also remember too, whenever we have a big move down or a big move up, what happens next? Consolidation. And what happens during consolidation? Choppy action that I don't want to be trading, right? So the market expanded all the way up to here. We dumped down to here. Now we're consolidating. I want to trade this move. I want to trade from the, I want the 100-point move down, and then I want to stay out of this shit. You know? Every big move is always going to be followed by consolidation. And yes, this is a classic bear flag right now. If you don't know the difference between a bear flag and a bull flag, it's very simple. Bear flags point up. Bull flags point down. That's what's so funny about it. This is a bear flag. This is a bull flag. You would think that it would be opposite, right? You would think that this would be the bear flag, that this would be the bull flag, vice versa, but it's not. Because why? Because the trend, this is just a retracement. Looking for a bull flag here. Bull flag, bull flag, bull flag. Where's the bull flag at? Bull flag. See, this is a bull flag here, right? Bull flag. See how it's moving back down into support, bang, breaks out, bull flag. Not the best bull flag, but very simple to see the difference. Bull flags point down, bear flags point up. And that's why people get it so wrong. Because they think that, oh, the price is going back up, it's time to get long. No, it's not. That is not how this works, people. Down there to the 70s again. Let's see if we lose this level strong and take out that low down there next. Basically, we got to get through that 60 area there. Raphael told me to get long up at the 900s. Now we're down 40 points. I don't know. Can we get continuation out of this bear flag? Dollar's trying to push up. NASDAQ's down. There we go. Taking out that 60 level now. Down there to the 50s. You know where we're headed next. Do you know? We ain't going to 19,100. That's for fucking sure. Especially if we start to get down here below these lows, there's just not much price action to stop us from falling even further down there, and then that 18,800 level is just right down there. So Robert's still not convinced on the short. I mean, bro, it went from the fucking VWAP of the 915s now down there. That's 60, 70 points to the downside there. What are you not convinced about? You're still not convinced right now? Like, you want to buy? You want to get long down here? You want to get long down there? Come on. Look at the QQQ VWAP as well. Still got the gap on the QQQ as well, my friends. This will make a new low. Right here. Watch it. Waiting for new low. Waiting for a new low. Deliver it, baby. Deliver it. Let's get it. Oh, God. 38's the low so far. Do it. Oh, don't chop it back up just to do it later. I want to see it happen right now. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Thank you. Are you guys impressed or what? Where are all the bulls? Where did all the bulls go? Where did all the bulls go? Like, everybody, I just don't understand, right? Like, I don't get it. Like, why come to my channel? Why come here and argue with me, right? Like, what does that do for you? Like, what are you going to learn? Like, how are you going to become a better trader? Let's be honest. Like, if you're on YouTube, like, watching videos on YouTube, like you're probably not like, you know, you're probably not the best trader in the world. Right? Like it's just, that's just like the truth. Like if you're watching videos on YouTube, you're probably not like fucking Warren Buffett. You know? So like why come here and argue? Like hey, I'm all for people that like come here and they have like constructive criticism, or you know, they talk about like why to get long. You know, people are like, "Oh, why get long down here?" But instead of just saying like, "Oh, it's going to 19,100." Like what does that do for anybody? I mean, come on. You know? So. And I really don't like, I don't like, it's not that I want people to be wrong by any means. Like I just want people to like see the problem. Like the problem with thinking that this is a long is, it's just simple. Like what is the trend is down. Like look at the 15-minute chart. Like come on. You know, like come on. Like what about this? You know? So, I mean, and then look at the best part is like, just get rid of everything. Just get rid of all the bullshit on the chart. Let's get rid of everything, right? Do you see that? I mean, do you see what's going on here? The people that are still here, I want you guys to see this. Very simple. What turned into resistance? What turned into resistance here? There is nothing bullish about this. Nothing. Nothing. There is not one fucking thing that is bullish about this. It's still going. And if you want to rewind the fucking thing, I literally said below 860, we're going straight down there, 1800. 18,800. And why is that, Patrick? Well, look what's coming up there, boys and girls. Pivot points. Pivot point to pivot point. Roberto, it's okay to be wrong sometimes. You're green on a long trade. But why? But why, you know? If you would have taken the short trade, you would have made a lot more money than you would have made on the long trade. Being long anywhere in here is just, you're fighting the trend. You might make money, but look at how much easier to be with the trend. Like let's say you got long here at 860 and you sold here, right? Oh, that's like, look how fucking much of a battle that was. But look at how nice the short was. Such a nice little beautiful short to the downside. And what did we talk about earlier? We talked about the fucking bear flag, man. The consolidation. What did we do? Why did the market do what it did? It wasn't a bullish move. The market wasn't going to reverse back up, but it's consolidation. We make this leg down. We drop from the 982s down to here. We consolidate. And then what? We make the next leg down. So it's, you know, it's there. And guess what? We filled the gap here from the close yesterday here on futures. People in the chat earlier told me there was no way. The market was too bullish. There's no way we're going to fill the gap there. No way. There's no way that we're going to fill the gap today, right? It's just impossible. Nvidia is too bullish. The market's too bullish. We're at the all-time high. There's no way the market's going to pull back here. Hey, there's a reason that 90% of people lose money trading. And it's not because they're right. You know what I mean? Like, it's not because people are right. Like, think about that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not because they're right. You know, like if everybody was right, then like 90% of people would make money, you know? So, no, just putting that out there. You see here on the 1 hour chart too, it's totally normal for the market to kind of retest areas, push back up. But as you can see, look at this fucking bounce off the 800 area. Whew. So I'm gonna walk away. It's easy to make money when the market does what you want it to do, and today it did exactly what we wanted to do. So nice work, everybody. If you followed along, if you were here this morning, you had the plan, you saw the plan before it even happened. I know people in the chat have been here for a while. They saw the gap before the market even opened, and they knew exactly what the play was. So congratulations if you made money today. You got, hey, think about this for 1 second. Honestly, think about it. If you made money today, you did better than Rips. Think about that. You know what I mean? If you made money today, you did better than Rips, who supposedly is who's teaching, you know, he's out there teaching everybody how to trade. Like, but think about that. Like, if you made money today, you did better than a guy who has a whole YouTube following. It's kind of funny. It should be, I mean, you should be proud of that, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, you should be proud of that. So there it is. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Fresh Cash Friday, baby. Fresh Cash Friday. Chant it with me. Fresh Cash Friday. Fresh Cash Friday. Fresh Cash Friday. I'm excited. Tomorrow should be fun. We got a long weekend. Should be some crazy action, at least at open tomorrow. This thing's fucking reversing back up. Good time to walk away when it starts doing this type of shit. Because now there's a good chance that we just chop around and do some stupid stuff. So the dollar getting stuck as well. DXY getting stuck up there. So if you're in the green right now, listen, hey, listen to me. I know you're listening. If you are in the green right now and you've made money today, go ahead and fucking turn your computer off and walk away. Just do it for me. I'm gonna do that, right? Like, I could keep trading, but I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna realize those gains and I'm gonna walk away. So if you're watching and you're still here, it ain't gonna hurt you. Trust me. There is nothing wrong with walking away in the green. Nothing. Do it. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Do not, if you're here right now, do not show up tomorrow morning and tell me that you fucking kept trading and you blew up your account. Don't do it. I've done it enough, and I know. I'm telling you, from personal experience. Fucking walk away, people. Take your profit and walk away. All right? I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace to the middle fucking east.